Cancer. So we are finally getting to you. It has been a busy weekend. So thank you for your patience, but we are up and running again, starting with Cancer. This is your general reading for September 2019. Again, it's a general reading, and so not everything may apply to everybody, or it may not apply the same way. So if you'd like to schedule, gotta move that over. Okay. So if you'd like to schedule a personalized reading with me, you can do that by clicking the link on my Facebook page or YouTube, wherever you're watching. The link won't be on Instagram. On Instagram, though, I think the link might be in my bio up at the top. So you can click the link to, Instagram. The link is going to probably be to my YouTube page, so everyone can check their readings once they're all posted. So if you'd like to schedule a personalized reading with me, you can click the link to do that on my Facebook page or on my YouTube channel. Okay, let's see what is going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for September 2019. Oh, goodness. Maybe one more. We're good. Okay. No, we gotta shuffle again. Okay, this is interesting. So, delays. There may be delays for Cancers. I feel like delay might have a theme. So, it was a lot of delay in me even getting back to these readings that I had planned on having posted by the 31st of August. And even in getting ready for this particular reading for you guys, Cancers, I could see the Hanged Man card in my mind. And so, again, like there's an indication of delay and waiting for September. There's some kind of waiting. There we go. So, patience, Cancer. Patience, and like, don't take action if you don't feel like you're ready. If you don't have, this is one thing I often tell my clients, is if you don't have an absolute clear yes or an absolute clear no, then the answer is wait. And I know waiting can be hard. Although Cancers might be pretty good at waiting sometimes. Oh, much better. Much better. Okay, so Cancers, it looks like at the center of the situation for September, you guys are weighing some type of option, or weighing your options regarding some type of decision. And this could possibly be like a work-related decision, in like, which direction do I go? Where do I move forward in my business or my career or work? And how do I nurture myself spiritually in my business and in my work? How do I nurture my business? How do I nurture my work? How do I move forward? Like, there may be some feeling of being stuck, and there may be some feeling of waiting regarding some area in your business or your work. Okay, so in the meantime, while you're waiting, again, this is great. I'll move these forward so you can see for now. Okay, so weighing your options regarding a decision likely related to business and work. So nurture your business and nurture your work. And how can I do this? A big, big, big way to nurture your business and your spirituality and your work is by minding your thoughts, right? So nurturing your thoughts as well. So be mindful of what kind of self-talk you're having. Like if you're frustrated, like are you making yourself more frustrated, or are you giving yourself space to step back and observe the situation, or allow your feelings to come up and then step back and observe those? Because again, this is what indicates the waiting. If you don't have a clear yes and you don't have a clear no, then the answer is wait. And waiting and minding your thoughts and minding the information that you're feeding your brain. So like if the news stresses you out, don't watch the news for a while. Or if the articles that you're reading online are stressing you out, then just put them aside. Like feed your brain the positive things instead of the negative things. Mind your mindset. And wait. If you don't have a clear yes or a clear no, then the answer is wait. And that's how you get things to go your way. That's how you get things to feel really good. That's how you get things to move forward in your business or your career. And that's how you get to a place where it's easier for you to make a decision about it. Okay, what else do we have? Nice. Very nice. So there's an indication that you are leaving the past behind, that you are moving to a higher level within yourself. And this decision that you're making is actually helping you move to a higher level within yourself. So as you make this decision, it's including some aspect of leaving the past behind and moving to a higher level within yourself, moving to some level of maturity, of like a new kind of definition of responsibility, where responsibility no longer means taking on everyone's everything, but only taking on your own stuff, right? And this is kind of the mindset shift here. So if the negative thoughts that you might be having are what's keeping you stuck. So again, do your best to try and let those go, or to shift into a new habit of feeding your mind and your brain like the more positive information or the things that you want to work towards, right? As opposed to the things that are weighing you down. Yeah, for sure. So definitely another indication, we've got 2 of rods here. So definitely a business decision or a work-related decision, and weighing your options regarding this and how to move forward. So because this is a general reading, this could manifest differently for different people in that, so for some of you, it could be, how do I move forward? For some of you, moving forward could be leaving your job and moving on to a new one, or starting your own business. For some of you, it could mean like asking for a raise. There's like there's an indication of like physical messages here. So things that you see along the way are going to be indicators. I got to tell this story. I've told it before, but I got to tell this story again because this is kind of what the cards are saying right now. As far as physical messages and a business decision. So how long has it been now? Close to 3 years now, 2.5 years, probably 2.5 years now. I was working out there in the real world, in the big world, in the outside world, and I was wanting to leave my job and start my own business. And I was scared. I was terrified, right? I was so scared. And I got to tell you, the closer I got to realizing what I wanted, and what I wanted was to start my own business, which is what I'm doing now, obviously, with tarot and astrology and Reiki. But as I was doing that, like, you know, I was really trying to pay attention to what the universe was telling me, how the universe was telling me to move forward, right? You've got the Knight of Rods here, which is moving forward in your business or in your career. And again, it's a general reading, so this may manifest differently. For some of you, this could be asking for a raise in your current career, staying in your current job, or raising your prices in your business, or shifting something in your business to either include something new or something more, or switch to a different area of some sort, or create a new package or something. So again, it's a general reading. This may apply differently for different people. But I love how the Page of Pentacles is here, because this indicates pay attention to the physical messages around you. Like the universe is speaking to you physically. So maybe through animals, maybe through signs, maybe through seeing or hearing other people talking around you, and the topic of conversation that they're having like relates to a question that maybe you've asked yourself. So back to my story. I got to tell it because it fits here, and it's a good example of how things may be coming up for you, Cancer, while you're waiting for things to happen. So while I was waiting to leave my job and start my own business, I was scared to do it, and I was sure that I wanted to do it, but I didn't know how I was going to do it and actually move forward in doing it. So one morning I was driving to work. One morning I was driving to work, and I came up to a red light, and the car in front of me, the license plate on the car in front of me said Quitjob. Quit job. So that's like a classic example of the Page of Pentacles here, like physical messages that you can like receive through your five senses, right? Is going to be giving you information. So pay attention to those signs around you, Cancer. The universe is speaking to you, and probably very loud and clear. So just be open to that. Okay, so energy is operating in this situation. Yes, big time communication. So you're moving to a higher level within yourself, a higher level of maturity with a new definition of responsibility, where you're no longer taking on everyone else's issues, but really connecting with what is your responsibility and what belongs to other people and letting them have it. And then also being able to communicate that, and also communicating with the universe in a new way as well. I love this. This is part of the mindset shift that's happening for you in September. Awesome. Justice. So finding balance. There's a big thing about finding balance here between how you want to move forward in your business and letting go of your previous mindset, right? Because your previous mindset is what got you to your current business situation or your current work or career situation. So as you shift your mindset, that is what allows you to move forward in your work or career or business. And so it's tricky. It can be tricky finding balance in letting go of the old and allowing yourself to create the new and for the new to come in. But it's possible, and you're finding balance. For some of you, this could also indicate legal issues. So some people may have legal issues that they're dealing with. Wow, that's cool. So totally different level, different from the legal issues, or finding balance. There's another, I've got stray hairs, sorry. So there's an indication of soulmate energy playing in here as well. We've got the Six of Cups here. So there may be people who you have already recently encountered, or there may be new people that you're going to be encountering in September who have some type of soulmate connection with you. Either a romantic soulmate, or this could also be like business partner soulmate or client soulmates kind of thing. But these are the energies coming in for assistance. Okay. Awesome. You guys are definitely moving forward with things. And again, finding balance with how to move forward. We've got the Knight of Pentacles here as well. So again, forward motion, but in this case, on a physical level. So for some of you, this could be moving to a new office, moving to a new house, moving to a new job, moving your body physically more often. So there's that. And then there's the Five of Cups, which indicates a tendency when things are not going our way to focus on the things that aren't going so well, right? To focus on the negative. Now, granted, we do need to be aware of the things that are not going well. We need to be aware of them enough to be able to recognize it and then do something about it and change it so we can move forward. But don't get stuck here like crying over spilled milk sort of thing. There are things still going well for you, and you are still very much supported. So finding balance between grieving over what hasn't gone well and grieving over the past that you're letting go of and moving forward. That's kind of going to be coming up. finding a balance between those things, and that's okay. Allow what comes up to come up in each moment, and you'll just keep moving through it. Now, don't let yourself get caught up here, Cancer, because you can trick yourselves into thinking, I don't have enough information to make a decision. And now that's different from what I said at the beginning, where if you don't have a clear yes and you don't have a clear no, then wait, right? That's one thing. But on the other hand, you can get yourself waiting, and you can crawl into that crab shell of yours and hide there for a while. And sometimes you can stay there a little bit longer than you really need to. So sure, I understand that crawling into your crab shell is important for recharging. Absolutely, yes. That's important for Cancers, and it's also important to come back out. So finding balance on when to come out, when to go within, and when to come out is always a lifetime kind of balance for Cancers anyways. But the more you do it, the practice that you'll get, the better you'll get at it, and it can flow a little bit easier. It doesn't have to be so stressful, and you don't have to let that trick yourself into thinking, I don't have enough information to make a decision. So here's the thing. If you don't have a clear yes and you don't have a clear no and you're waiting, you could wait forever, right? And you don't want to wait forever. You don't need to wait forever. And if you have this feeling like you need to defend yourself or defend your decision, once you have your clear yes or your clear no, if you feel like you have to defend yourself in your answer, and maybe that's what's getting you to say, actually, I don't know yet. Maybe you do in some case. At some point, you'll have a clear yes or a clear no, and then you can make that decision. But part of you might still be saying, I don't know, in order to keep yourself safe. And then the fear behind that could likely be, ask yourself if the fear behind committing to a yes or committing to a no is the fear of having to defend your answer or to defend your decision. And if that's the case, here's the deal. Like, you don't have to defend yourself. All you have to do is be yourself. That's it. If someone doesn't like it, that's their problem, not yours. And I don't mean for that to sound crass or rude or inconsiderate, but this is a tricky thing that, we need to allow other adults to be the adults that they are. And that sometimes means facing something difficult, right? All adults have to face something difficult at some point. And when you get to the point where you have a clear yes or a clear no, and you're afraid to commit to it because you feel like you have to defend yourself, just be yourself, just do your thing. And the other people who don't like it, they will move through their process, right? Allow them to have their process. This is you moving to a higher level within yourself and being yourself and letting the past go, right? This is also the new definition of responsibility, right? For you to be responsible for yourself and not take on other people's things that they're responsible for. Wow, cool. Okay, very cool, Cancers. Okay, let's get your romance card. Okay, romance card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for September. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level. Like, what did I just say? You're moving to a higher level within yourself. And as you do this within yourself, it affects your love life, right? Then your love life is ascending to a higher level. This is too funny. Like, I'm telling you the truth. It's kind of blurry. I love how these are always connected. Okay, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So, very, very awesome, Cancer. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we've got 2 Wayne Dyer decks this month. This is the 10 Secrets to Success and Inner Peace cards. Wow. Yeah, that's like all of them. Oh no, that's 3. Let's try again. These are kind of sticky. Wow, okay, so 3 it is, right? 3 it is. Wayne Dyer's like, listen to me already, right? Gave it to you the first time. Oh, I love it. So this is another cool example of physical signs, right? So if you miss a physical sign, don't worry. It's going to come up again. Okay. The first secret, have a mind that is open to everything and attached to nothing. Open yourself up to ideas expressed by all kinds of people. Wow, that's kind of cool. When someone suggests something that may seem at first to be outrageous, listen and be curious. Avoid being judgmental. And again, there could be a message in what they're saying. Okay, the 4th secret, embrace silence. Make meditation a daily practice. Sit quietly and repeat the sound of ah, ah in the morning and om in the evening for 20 minutes. This will allow you to experience inner peace and success in a way you may have never known before. Okay, and the 8th secret, treat yourself as if you already are what you'd like to be. See yourself the way you'd like to be. Again, this is like mind your mindset, right? So instead of feeding yourself with the negative things, like be feeding yourself and seeing yourself and listening to and thinking about the things that you are moving forward towards. The more you see yourself as what you'd like to become and act as if what you want is already there, the more you'll activate those dormant forces that will collaborate to transform your dream into reality. Okay, and our second Wayne Dyer deck is his inspiration cards. I don't know how I'm doing this, but I keep moving the camera. Okay. There we go. Reconnect to your source of being. When you're inspired, you reconnect to your source of being. You go beyond the world of limitations and enter a space of creative knowing. As you move into a state of inspiration by feeling connected to a great purpose or an extraordinary project, you surrender. So again, like surrendering is a part of letting go of the past and moving forward into what it is that you're wanting to create. Very awesome, Cancer. This is your reading for September 2019. Again, if you want to schedule a personal reading with me, you can do that by clicking the link on my Facebook page or on my YouTube channel. And I will see you guys next month.